Dominic Leone will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. And gone. Umpires are signaling for a home run, but boy, that was very close. And now hold everything here. We're going to have a conference down that first base line, as there may be some discussion as to whether or not this was really a fair ball. And you can see the umpires pointing down the right field line. We may have a situation here where they'll need to go and review whether or not this was really a home run. And that's precisely what's going to happen, as we'll give you a look on our monitors here. All right, the video review seems over, and the home run is indeed going to stand, so the replay will uphold the original call, and that was a case of better safe than sorry.
Now batting.
Standing in now, Kyle Hendricks, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. That look says it all in the third base dugout.
That's not the look of a guy who's going to be sleeping well tonight, is it?
Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And that is down, as that could be two bases. Around first, heading for second now. And he is into second base with a double. His third hit this afternoon.
Well, you'll see how late he is on this fastball. I mean, he nearly takes his out of the catcher's glove, but somehow he's able to steer it fair down the line, and he cruises in with a double.
Smokes this one into deep center field. Pollock ranging back. Gone! Two-run shot to straightaway center. 8th home run on the season for him, as they just continue to pour it on here.
You want to talk about an offensive explosion? That's 6 home runs as a team so far. I mean, you might get that once a season. The whole lineup's been absolutely dialed in.
Daniel Hudson will come on now in a mop-up role, as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Line toward the gap in left center. So he'll add one to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. Dexter Fowler will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his 2nd home run of the game, as he was off to a fast start indeed. And now still not ready just yet as he steps out for a 2nd time here. And he'll step out for a 3rd time now. Boy, rather indecisive up there. And he'll step out for a 4th time here. And now be careful, because I don't know many pitchers who care for these type of shenanigans. And now someone's going to need to take charge down there. This is getting ridiculous. Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. Now time is barked out by the home plate umpire. Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hard liner to center field. Pollock has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Now batting.
Anthony Rizzo will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. Squared that one up just a little late. The 0-1 delivery. Left field and deep. Tomas racing back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. His second home run of the game as the blowout continues. Tyler Clippard will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Chris Bryant will be the first one to greet him as he'll start fresh here with the bases empty following the home run. Hard hit ball towards the hole. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
The batter,
Jorge Soler comes forward to bat again. He was the victim of a double play last time around. And now some action in that Arizona bullpen as it looks like they'll have both a lefty and a righty up to throw. Skied into straightaway right. Peralta is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. Stepping in, Ben Zobrist. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Again, a nice clean base hit, his third of the game. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
now batting,
Addison Russell gets a shot now with 2 men on and 2 away here in inning number 7.
And we'll see here if he can come through. It can be discouraging to see opportunities like this late in a ball game go untapped.
Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here. Three-run home run down the line in right, his second of the game, as this lead got even wider. Into the box now, Kyle Hendricks, as he'll swing and send a line drive out to right field. Peralta is there to make the catch, and mercifully the side is finally retired. Gene Segura will stride forward to lead it off, and I'd imagine he'll do so with some tired legs after being out in the field for that last half inning.
Yeah, that was a killer. He could probably use a minute or 2 on the bench, but he gets pressed right back into action here.
Chopped weakly to the left. Oh, and no time to get him at first, not with his speed, and that'll go down as an infield single. Paul Goldschmidt will stand in. He struck out and popped out in 2 trips. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Now here's a good spot to finally break through against this guy. You've got the leadoff man on, the heart of the order's coming up, and maybe this is a good chance to get that goose egg off the scoreboard.
But the runner's back easily.
Simple throw over there.
Ground ball right side. Rizzo is there, and a rather easy first out. David Peralta will dig in, 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Now a pickoff play at second, back in standing. No runs, 2 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Arizona. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes. A throw behind the runner at second, and the runner will get back standing.
Just keeping an eye on him.
The 0-2 home. Popped up. Rizzo is there. And he makes the catch for the second out. Jake Lamb will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yep, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Matt Reynolds will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Miguel Montero will stand in again, and we'll take you back to the 7th inning. This was a 2-run home run, and it was one of the key blows in the ball game thus far. Hit hard towards center, and that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning.
Man, these guys have been aggressive here early in the count. Some people think, oh, you might want to take a pitch to start in that bat. And sometimes that's great, and it works out for a lot of people. But what you should be thinking is, I got to swing at strikes, and I got to get my pitch. And if it happens to come on the first pitch, let it rip.
Hit hard up the middle, and that'll get down for a base hit. Dexter Fowler is set to take some more swings. He homered back in the third inning. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be two. To second for one. On to Goldschmidt. A double play.
Man, you get back-to-back singles to start the inning. Everything looking good. And then one pitch later, it all comes crashing down on the double play.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sharply hit ball back up the middle. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Now batting,
Chris Bryant steps in with 4 hits already in this one and looking for number 5 here.
Well, he's just stroking it, Matt. I was watching him earlier in batting practice, and he looked good, but I didn't know it was going to be this good.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
And you'd think for as hot as this guy's been over the last few games, they might be treading carefully. They're coming right after him, and now they've got him in an 0-2 hole.
Takes this the other way to right. Peralta is going to have room out there as he puts this away. Wellington Castillo will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
Not only has he rung up a lot of strikeouts, but he still hasn't walked a batter to this point, so his control has been really, really spot on so far.
Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Good hard sinker swung on and missed. 0-2. And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game.
Well, the strikeout pitch has certainly been there for him all afternoon, and this, in fact, is the 3rd time he's victimized this guy.
Phil Gosselin will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
That big curveball is not an easy one to take on an 0-2 count. That's a great job of holding off.
Hit to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Brad Ziegler come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th.
playing second base and batting in the 9th spot, number 13.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Backhanded. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Settling in now, Ben Zobrist. He'll try to build on an already great game. He's 3 for 5 so far in this one. Hard hit towards center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting,
Addison Russell stands in again here with 2 home runs already to his name in this one.
And you know what, Matt? He's just made it look so easy out there. I think they've got to change their approach right here. Use some caution or something.
0-1 count. Here it comes. But this will find the shortstop's glove for the 3rd out of the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. On now to the bottom of Nick Ahmed will stand in now to begin their half of the ninth in a game that was decided long ago.
Yeah, this is mop-up time out there right now. But hey, these at-bats still count against your batting average, so you can't go up there and just mail it in. You've got to see this through right to the end of the game.
Tap foul at home plate. On his way to pitch number 75. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Well, not a bad idea up there against a guy who's been fouling everything off in sight. You never know. Maybe he goes after that one, too.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
And at least he's taken a few pitches here. That's more than the rest of these guys can say.
And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game. A.J. Pollard will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Fowler. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Gene Segura will stand in now as their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth.
Yeah, just one final hurdle here before he finishes off the shutout.
Swing and a little tapper. That rolls foul for strike one. 0-1, here's the pitch. And that's taken for strike two, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon.
Oh, you like the way this guy is just going about his business here. He's got a big lead, but he's pitching like it's a tie game here in the ninth.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Looking for the complete game. Here's the pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Looking for his 10th strikeout. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Yeah, just 2 hits were all they could muster off of him. He was in complete control from the start of this game, and he finished it off in style, too.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And guys, you can't win if you can't score, so there's probably not a whole lot of debate about who'll take home Topps Player of the Game honors in this one.
Yeah, definitely no debate as far as I'm concerned. He was really in complete control the whole way through. Only really got into trouble a few times, and he winds up with a complete game shutout.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Cubs win this one 21-0. So long from Phoenix.
Central Station. Also, extra Metro Rail.